She's back. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all, not too much on my voice. I am still recovering from being sick. However, I needed to put out this video. It was supposed to be out Friday, and I'm so sorry that it was not out, but my voice was literally gone on Friday. This is my first ever work with me video, and I actually love how it turned out. I love doing videos like this, but honestly, the filming process was kind of hectic. I'm glad I have one of these videos under my belt so that I know how to film in the future. But yeah, with a 2 to 3 hour nail appointment, like the camera angle, setup, everything, just, oh my God, it was a lot. This video is strictly how I operate when I do nails. So this is going to be helpful to any beginner nail techs who are wondering what the process is like, what I do first, what I do last, what I do in between. And I did have to cut out some parts. Also, I sped this entire video up to ×2 because, honey, we would be sitting here all day if I didn't. This is going to be a polygel fill, and you'll see the nail application on the 2 nails that she was missing. Honestly, I love this client. She puts her nails where they need to, her hands where they need to be. She was reading her book, chilling. We talked here and there, but for the most part, this is just an appointment where I get in there, get the job done, and she's good to go. You tell I'm picking this voiceover back up on a different day because my voice sounds so much better than it did the other day, but something that I did want to talk about, because I like to do these videos like a little Q&A or like a little talk, chit chat with me session. But something that people always ask me is, have you ever had somebody up and leave without paying? Or have you had anybody ever like run out on you? Or just, you know, do something shady in general. And I'm so thankful that I have yet to experience that. I have a bunch of great clients. Literally all we do is vibe, chill, have a good time, make nail art, boom, bam, boom. They know what I'm here to do, okay? I'm here to slay. Now, I have had a situation with some people that have done traded services, and I probably will never do that again, just because they didn't hold up their end of the deal. And I mean, I think it's quite unfortunate that people make deals like that and then don't uphold their end, because it's turned me off from ever doing trade for trade services ever again. You guys want a story time about that? Let me know. But yeah, I've never had a runner. You know, I feel like my RBF is so strong that people know better than to just run away, because, child, let me tell you, if you run away, you're going to have somebody hauling ass after you, okay? I don't even know if you can curse on YouTube anymore, but basically, it's a no-go. They already know, because I will get up and I will shut that door, and I will make sure that you stay there, or the police gonna be there. One way or another, I'm going to get my money. On a good note, I will be moving into a suite, and so I have a lot of content that is going to be centered around decorating the suite, getting the suite ready for customers, just making it my own personal space. And I'm so excited to show you guys the transformation of that space, because when I say it is so much bigger than I thought it was going to be, and it is so beautiful, I am so excited. I'm so ready. I love working in a space with other nail techs and learning from them, being able to teach them different techniques, you know, being able to be like, hey girl, you got any of that pink 265? Because I ran out yesterday, and they got my back. Like, or you know, they may be like, I need some tips, girl, you got any? And I'm like, yes, girl, I got so many tips over here. It's just one of those spaces where I feel like people don't really consider the fact that nail salons and salons in general are women's organization spots. Like, for years and years and years, salons, especially for Black women, have been a space of safety and a space of organization. Like, when you talk about community efforts and putting together a group of women to help out with things, especially when it comes to community work, the salons have always been that space for women, just like barbershops have been spaces like that for men. I think I want to say that because of the movie Barbershop, but y'all let me know if that's the truth or not. My boyfriend just started laughing at me because he was like, girl, what the hell? Anyways, but yeah, I will miss working in a shared space like this 100%, because I love just being around people, but I also love being able to have my own private space to make it perfectly like curated for what I want and the experience I want my nail girlies to have, you know, refreshments, snacks, all that good stuff. I could have it in this space, but it's a little bit easier to do that in the new space I'm going to be in. I also have another video planned for you guys, which I already filmed for, but it's a come to the nail store with me. Now, I got to get better at filming in public. I have been doing this for a long time, and I'm still so nervous about filming in public. It's one of those things that it just, I don't know, it's never been easy for me. And I am very, very embarrassed, when I have to go out in public and then I film. Please don't pay attention to the side of my head right now in the frame. It's featuring my bald patch, and maybe I'll talk about that in a different video. But you guys, I have a damn bald patch, and I will tell you about it later. Not right now. My feelings are still hurt. Let's switch gears and talk about something else. Because these videos for me are going to be probably just like chit chat, tea videos, or maybe I'll do like submissions where you guys send me stories and I just talk about them over the voiceover. I think that would be really fun. I've always wanted to do something like that, but let me know if you guys would send in your crazy ass stories to let me read them over the, work with me videos. There's something else that I want to talk about. If you are on TikTok in any capacity and you will be watching live streams, please tell me in the comments how you feel about Ash Trevino. When I say that woman has been the epicenter of my experience on TikTok for the last probably month, ever since my cousin put me onto her content, I swear that woman has been all over my For You page and all over my following page, because now I follow all the tea pages that talk about her. During the TikTok ban, I literally could only think, what is Ash Trevino doing right now? What is she, if she's not live streaming, where is she at and what is she doing? Because that is how deep the rabbit hole is of content that I have learned and things I have seen about this woman. Everything I have learned about her has been against my will too. Like, she's one of the most popping topics on TikTok right now. And my personal opinion of her, number one, horrible mother. I have to say that she's a horrible mother. Her kids seem like they want their mom to just be a regular mom so bad. And they long for that relationship with a mother, just like any kid does. But she cannot provide that to them because she is stunted and stuck in the body of like a 16 to 19-year-old girl. Like, ma'am, why are you out here dating children? Like, I'm not going to say children because she's not dating any children, but why are you a 36-year-old woman dating a 19-year-old? That is a teenager in my book. Like, in my eyes, that is still a teenager. And that's why I say she's stunted. Like, she thinks that she is still this 19-year-old girl who, had kids early and then had to basically become a mom and like give up her life. But the way she tells it, she never like just outright had to be a mom. Like, her parents have always taken care of her kids. And it's wild. It's wild that you have so much support, but then you continue to do things like, degrade your own children. Tell them, she's even told her daughter before, like, your nose isn't perfect. She said it in like a passing comment when her daughter was like, my nose is perfect. And I'm just like, that's one little example of how horrible of a mother she is. And she gets on the internet like, you guys can judge me. You guys can say whatever you want. But at the end of the day, like, it's no one judging you, girl. You're putting your information out. Like, this is not a we listen and we don't judge moment. No, this is a moment where you are on live 24/7 talking about your business. So it's like, obviously other people would talk about your business, girl. I think at the end of the day, she just needs to get off live. She needs to get off of TikTok. She needs to be a mom. She's talking about, oh, I can't heal with my children being here. Like, that's why they live with their grandparents. You don't need to chill. Like, you don't need to, I meant to say heal. You don't need to heal away from your children. Like, you need to heal with your children. Because from what I understand, they lost their dad relatively recently. And even if he didn't want anything to do with Ash, I still think it probably impacted her to lose the father of her children. Because I feel like that would impact anyone. And seeing her kids on that Camilla interview podcast thing, talking about their dad and how sad and upset really the two kids were, I felt so bad. And can we talk about that whole situation? Because I really feel like Camilla needs to get a little bone picked with her too. Because why are you inviting Ash Trevino and her children to the Bop House? Like, do y'all know what the Bop House is? Do y'all know what happens at the Bop House? Because if you take a guess, I guarantee you'd be right. That's disgusting. I don't even know why they had them kids there. The kids are like 15 and 13. And while people are praising Camilla, she's really no better to me, because not only did she invite the children down with Ash to the Bop House, basically, I don't want to say she exploited their trauma, but because the children are obviously still grieving, she is kind of re-traumatizing them in a way. Like, it's actually very, very sad. And to see those clips of them where they're so upset, it is upsetting to see as someone who went through a lot of trauma as a kid. Like, nobody wants to have to relive that constantly. And then that sparked this whole thing about the kids not having a bed. Like, her kids sleep on mattresses on the floor. And then on top of that, it was exposed that they're not even real mattresses. They're air mattresses. She has her kids in her house, where she has custody over her children, sleeping on air mattresses on the floor. All because she says, well, they like to go to their grandparents' house all the time. My mom used to drop me off at my grandma's house all the time. And my Nana was my favorite person, one of my favorite people to be around. That does not mean that my mom made me sleep on a freaking air mattress. That does not mean my mom got to up and just completely alienate all of her responsibilities towards me because I was at my Nana's house. Like, no. And I get it. Those are her parents. You know, maybe that's what they're used to. And she says she gives them money. Money does not cure all. And I've seen the effects of parents thinking that money fixes everything in their children firsthand. So, like, absolutely not. That's no. Overall, Astrovino, negative 100 out of 10 mom. Y'all are going to have to let me know how you feel about these, like, voiceover videos where we just talk about tea and we just talk about chit-chatty stuff. Let me know how you like this kind of content, because I definitely want to start making more of it. Because I'm going to try to start posting on Tuesdays and Fridays, just to have like a midweek and in a pre-weekend kind of video out for you guys. Let me know if that works for you, or if that schedule is like something that you would like, because I noticed that not a lot of people have the people that I follow, not a lot of people's videos come out on like Tuesdays and Saturday or Fridays. It's usually like Wednesdays and Saturdays or something, but I feel like everybody's busy on Saturday. Like, you don't want to chill and watch your favorite YouTuber, or any YouTuber really. I mean, I don't know. I'm not everybody. Just let me know in the comments how you feel about that schedule. And let me know if you guys would rather me just talk about nails when I do these work with me videos, and you guys can just like chill and listen to the music, or if you like the chit chattiness of them. As you can see, I am putting on the final details of this client's nails. I almost said patient, but even though when I do nails, I do kind of feel like I'm doing surgery, but her nails ended up so cute. I'm going to have a clip of what they look like at the end of this video, but the pink bows, everything came together. All of it came together for this super cute Valentine's Day nail set, and that's what they look like, guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye.